What is up, nerds? How you doing? How you doing on this lovely Saturday? Oh, it is so good. We finally have cool weather. I can have my windows open. There is a breeze. What the hell? Welcome to Usagi Jam. We're gonna continue our artist work. We're a bit stuck in art jail, but it's still better than poor Fletch, who is stuck in vector jail. So I guess what can I complain? I will have Fletch's stream up there. It should be linked in the chat if you want to also check him out. Currently their mic is off. They're doing like a co-working style stream, and until he's up I will share him in the corner. I feel like that's like a cool compromise between, you know, like having to look at the other side of what is happening. That said, can I move him over here? And does that mess up stuff? A bit. Fixing things live, as always. Grab this and move it somewhere here. Not somewhere there. Even there. There we go. I don't know who you are. But you used banned stuff, so get banned. We're gonna listen to Wolf and Raven today. I finally pulled the trigger and bought their whole discography. I can listen to them without being on Spotify or YouTube. And yeah. What have I done? Like, as a quick recap, last stream we drew the mice. I just separated them into like a normal, quote-unquote normal sprite sheet. I will probably have to talk with Fletch about on how to organize sprites. At the moment I have them in a way where if you want to do some animation frames, you can do it down here. And then we have the cheese, because of course we will need cheese to fire. So we have cheese shapes corresponding to the phases of the moon. And at the very bottom, we're gonna get some spoiler. Look at this. It's not my best art, but it is an art. So there is a little bit lore that I shoot off to Fletch, and he hasn't denied it so far. And I hope I'm not pushing like too far with stuff, but I'm not sure if you are all familiar with the red alert and like the one place that haven't been corrupted by capitalism meme. We're gonna try to recreate that, but with cheese basically. So I will have to do 2 frames here where the mice is talking about that, and then we're gonna have this frame which is basically shooting off to the moon. Also, let me... Where's my gram? Did I close my gram? I did. Oopsies. Code. Usagi Jam. Usagi Jam. We can close this for now, and let me grab this. Try to find the Usagi Dev stuff. That's the image. Where does it go? Usagi GameDev? Pavilion, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm doing fine. Working on the jam game with Fletch at the moment. I'm gonna do some art today. Carbon 7 stream streak, let's go. Where's my Usagi? I have too much stuff in my scene. Remove these. That's the cat. What is this stream thing? Oh yeah, that's Fletch. Okay, Fletch is staying. Do other Löwe. Big Usagi, I guess. There we go. So Fletch is working on the game. We will be able to see this scene on his stream. but we have the mice. It can already mouse, not mice. It can shoot bullets. And what I have been working on is basically introducing this little intro scene. It's not fully complete and it is using the wrong frame. Is that cheese? Not yet. But I guess the moon in the background is cheese. And I introduced this text system that I used in Pawn Protect, which I can talk about now, and I will also have to comment it. Oh man, the music is very loud on my end, so hold on. Somewhere there should be fine. Is that cheese? Hold on. By the way, I have cheese. Not sure if you were here when I was showing it off. There you go, cheese! Cheese! So we do have cheese. So back to Graham. And the plan is to comment cheese Pac-Man. It is the shapes of the moon as Fletch threw out the idea of the cheese having charges basically, and shooting at mice. Like the more mice it hits, the smaller and smaller it becomes. Interested in trying out Usagi Engine when I have the time. It is very lovely, honestly, and if you're familiar with Pico, this is not that far from it. Like, you're just using different API functions, and that's basically it. There are like a few small other differences, but nothing is crazy. So the text scroller is made, and at the moment it's just made this. I have a handler who is basically just initiating all the different quote-unquote dialogues, I guess you can think about it that way. Where you have position, you have the text line by line, which are going to be printed, and the sprite data for it. In Pawn Protect, this is a little bit different, but mostly the same. All the handler does is we have an add segment to it, which creates the new text segment, and it updates all the segments so they scroll and they draw themselves. This is basically just that. It's like just some goals around being finished, and the first one starting immediately and the other ones waiting for it. How it works is basically I have a built-in timer, which is technically frames between the next segment to be printed, and if we hit the timer for the next segment, I don't like Usagi a lot. I mean, you can't really go too wrong with it, this type of engine, but I would rather use something like Picotron or Raiden. There's some cool next gen. What are you missing in Usagi that is in Picotron, for example? So set the limit, which is the pointer to the end of the text that is still needs printing. So basically every time we have a quote-unquote print queue, so like, hey, the timer is gone, print something, we increase the limit, and then basically we will print that way. This here is just play a text when something happens. Play as a text. If you don't have yet, you have to look into that. And this is the line change. Once we completed a line, set limit back to 0 and jump to the next line in self data. The same Picotron would be one thing, but probably won't count as next gen feature. Oh, you mean the built-in SFX? I mean, I guess fair. You can still use it, by the way. You can just export the Picotron SFX. That is what I've been doing. Not Picotron, I'm using Pico 8. I'm still making all my sound effects in Pico 8 and just exporting the WAV files. But yeah, in that term, Usagi, like, that is why I said when Fletch also asked him, I wrote about Usagi's. I feel like Usagi is a framework, not an engine, because it doesn't really have its own tools. It is just a sequence of API functions that you can call, not API functions, but like functions you can call. I guess you can call that API, whatever. Like in that regards, yeah, it's different, but it's like similar to Lua, where it doesn't have, it's like bring your own tools basically. Which I guess fair if that is your problem. The lack of really good docs is quite bad with Usagi. The docs is really good if you ask me. The online doc is really great. You have the meta here as well, which explains everything. I'm not sure what you mean by docs here. If we hit the last line in the text data, set the scroller to be finished after the idle time ended. Like the book is alright, but the main docs are just one slide with all the methods, and all the methods is like, do you want like more segmented documents? Are you talking about that, or like the Pico 8 manual is the same? It's just one txt file that you can access. Throw the sprite. Oh yeah, I have to probably document the self parameters. I don't remember what this is though. I guess I mean, like the normal Pico 8 docs is just the same as Usagi. I give it to you that we don't have someone like Nerdy to have like very detailed sites, but honestly I sometimes find that more tedious, as you have to like navigate through pages. Because on the main site you just Ctrl F whatever you want and it is there. Or you just go to the meta, which I do quite a lot. But this meta file is also really great, it has most of the descriptions as well. What is this? Oh, I know. This is like print the already finished lines fully as we are past them due to line -1. Print the current line based on the limit subbed from the original text. It looks nice though. It's okay. I have some gripes with it, but Brett is working on it. The dev seems very active and mostly listens to community feedback, like stuff and features. I finished my Jam game, but I just won't use it after. fair. I mean, if you are looking for something like Picotron or Godot that is like a full game engine suite, then yeah, it's not that. Like, you can bring up even the point that why use this when you can use Love 2D, I guess. But for me, why I'm interested in it is because it feels like it still has some limitations. But I guess that is set up by myself. But still allows you to be somewhat free. And also it has very good input controls and export options. You like this better than Love? What do you like it better? What do you like better in here? Text array. Limit for the current line. We put it. Current line. We are continuously printing. Array with x, y with h for this sprite. I guess the rest is self-explanatory. Why does the game crash if you click in one particular spot? Uh-oh. Fletch is struggling with something. I'm so sorry for him having to do the vector stuff. I guess it's that I don't see any downsides than Love, and I get additional things like live reload, which is nice. Oh, yeah, live reload is nice. I still get confused sometimes when you add something to the state or like the init and it is not there, but can I param this? Param x number position or the text to be printed. The one thing I don't enjoy with Love is one exporting. I feel like it's still a pain with Love. I don't know. I will switch between the two, but you'll probably notice that. And setting up the canvas can be a pain in there. Oh yeah, and I like to work with like fixed frame systems. I mean, an accumulator system is not hard to do, it's just a chore, I feel like. I have this personal problem that I close the window. Yup. Text, table, table of string lines to be printed online. From SPR data table containing x equals y equals x equals y equals containing x y with height for the sprite printing. Comments in this economy. I would rather comment some stuff, so if Fletch looks into it. Okay, like they say that good code documents itself, and I somewhat agree, but at some point I want to export this whole thing as a library, so like other people can use it as well, because I feel like it's okay at what it is doing. Taking Scroller segment. But to the scroller. I say that Doodle does not document itself, but amazing. Need to go. Thanks for jumping in. Have a great day. Thank you. We are working on it. The first segment should start ASAP. The rest need to wait. If for the one before finish. Update the scroller. And stuff, do stuff. Same thing here. And that's all. What is Fletch up to? Print hooray. Okay. Do we see hooray? We see some hooray. Grid traverse. What are you looking up? So yeah, basically that is almost all. Are you just working through Git? Yes. Yeah. And the rest what I've done is basically just I override the draw function, which clears the screen. Not clears, it draws on top of it, I guess. So the game is technically running in the background so far because we don't have a stage system, and I think Fletch wrote that he wants to work on that later, so I don't want to hijack that one. And in the update, I introduced a tick system, like a 60 frame tick system. Just because at the moment my scroller relies on a text system, like a frame system. Because Usagi elapsed is, I'm pretty sure it is only seconds, right? But I can check. Print. I'm pretty sure it is just seconds. Usagi.elapsed. Terminal. Usagi Dev. Oh no, it does fractional as well. Oh yeah, also we'll have to move this somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. Which is let's go there on the Fletch. Technically, I don't need a tick system, or I could put it inside the text handler itself, and not in state. That sounds like a rework. New file. I'm gonna do a to-do file. Which might not like it. Consider reworking the text scroller to be based on Usagi Labs instead of introducing the system. So the plot is that you blew the cheese, so you... So the plot... What? So the plot is that you glued cheese, so now you have blue cheese. No, the plot is about the Earth having too much blue cheese, and we are just fucking off to the moon to grab not blue cheese because blue cheese is yucky. Ew, blue cheese. What about Markdown checkmarks? Sure. I do remember you needing the space, right? In the middle. Yep. Very first 2 frames of the intro. We are making a parody of the escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by a capitalism meme. Because I thought that was funny and I shoot the idea to Fletch, and for some reason he hasn't said that you are a mad lad. Is the intro stuff in a good spot to match the main?
Hello there.
Sure. You can shift on. Okay, push up. Great. Fighting out. Thank you for the raid. Lumor Suni, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Amachi, I make games. We're playing, not playing, we are making a game at the moment for the Usagi Jam. Raid and run, have fun. Thank you for jumping in. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Take care of yourself. We are using the Usagi engine at the moment to make a game for the first Usagi Jam about shooting cheese at mice. Let me save this. Add status. Get main law to do source. I'm working on it, Flash. Wrong button. There you go. Will Usagi Jam use the queue? It is not a ranked jam. Log. Get. Oh wait, I'm just gonna amend it honestly. Get push. Oops, I will need a new sprite window. A new Montilla window. So I need my total password. Okay. Git push, origin. What is the branch? Forgot the name branch. Git push. Oh, did I push it up already? Hold on. Forgot if I pushed already. And I'm not showing the Fletch to you. Requests. No, okay. Git branch, git push, origin, cheese will look up. There we go. In a moment, I'm working on a new pull request. Great pull request. Come on, Codeberg. Just a simple pull request. You don't even have jobs. Send it. Network error? What do you mean network error? JSON, there's not even JSON data. I cannot Csöndi PR. Ah. Ah. Okay, it went through. I will have to close a few windows. So you were lying now? Oh. Yeah, Codeberg moment. The network failed out for some reason, I don't know why. Objection hearsay. Oh, Fletch is going. Oh, there's... Well, yeah, code stuff is all I've done. I haven't done much because, as I said, the next thing that my changes would really need is a state system, and Fletch wanted to.
Hello there.
Said that he wanted the state system done by himself. The ducks are waddling over. Yeah, welcome, duckies. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the art side of the Jam project. And me holding Fletch back up a bit. But I don't know, Codeberg was weird with it. Not sure what happened there. Just the network fell out. The reception in the corner, indeed. I'll take a look at the PR after breakfast. Thanks for all the help. I hope the intro is like the few new files. I hope it is not a problem. Try to keep most of the convention that you were holding. You commented out some stuff. Emily, welcome. Jinx, welcome. How you all doing? Hope you're having a lovely weekend. We are finally having a cold day here, so I'm like super chuffed. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows on. Feel free to lurk or introduce yourself in the chat if you want to. Let me quickly change to the art because I think that is more relevant here. I saw the little mouse at Fletch already. We have two more created yesterday and just like arranged into like a sprite sheet, which I made. I feel like way too big, honestly. We have cheese to be shot later, and this is one more place where we're gonna tie in the theme. It's like the cheese slowly decreasing into a crescent, just like the crescent moon. And we're gonna work on art today because I wanted. Also, let's get rid of the reception on the top now. Up. Because let me start Usagi. We want to have this small little intro skin. Let me make it better before the game plays with like some lower elements and such. And I will need like a few more. So far 2 more frames. Let me restart it. Where we're gonna introduce the lore of the game a bit. Or at least what I thought of the lore, and Fletch hasn't waited it yet, and the curtain is attacking me. Go back! The wind is so big that the curtain, like, we have a knot on the curtain because it is too long, and it almost smacked me in the face. Stardust in a mid-stack, welcome. The stream. But can you make my favorite moon phase, the waning gubius out of the cheese? Isn't that the... hold on. Isn't this the waning gobi? This one? If it is starting to... like, get closer to the half moon? Or is it the other one? Like, when it is growing from nothing? So yeah, it's this. Let's go. You have that cheese. There you go. I'm not fully happy with the cheese, but if I want to keep it 16 by 16 and still keep the chunky outline, then there is nothing more I can do, I guess. But yeah, welcome raiders. Lurk a bit. Hydrate yourself in the heat. And just enjoy. Oh my god, cheese! We have cheese. I have a little like intro. The rocket looks a bit sus, but hey. I realized that I made the art fixed size. So like I'm drawing this area from the spreadsheet. And if you're modifying the screen size, I will either have to like modify this a bit to match the screen size so I can scale it up properly, or break it up. Make the cheese any size you want. I mean, if you made the change where it is just a one block, yeah, we can make it bigger. I just kept this 16 by 16 because that is the tile size, right? That was decided in the end. It's like one tile. Is all the water just blue cheese? I hope not. Like, I like cheese, but the funky blue cheeses are way beyond me. Yeah. Also, Fletch, I hope the TV is not a problem. The cheese has an ear. No. They are the spies. They are blue spy cheese. Spies for the blue cheese. How to phrase it? I don't know. Welcome, Kevin. So yeah, the work for me basically left is draw some sprites, and so that I will show you guys what I want to do. Do you guys know the red alert meme of escaping to space because of capitalism? Is on space? Let me window capture. There you go. Oh, it's muted.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Such a stupid meme from one of the Red Alert games. Oh my god. And it's so stupid. And basically this is what we want to recreate, but with cheese. We're escaping because too much blue cheese. So we're going to the moon for normal cheese. And I want to like create a little sprite that is somehow references this, so it is way more obvious. But to the mice. I do like normal cheese. I also like normal cheese. Blue cheese is just too funky for me. There's like one more, which is like there's like this weird white moldy outside, but it is very creamy in the inside. What is that? But that is also just too funky for me. It's weird because I like goat cheese, which is the definition of funky cheese, but like. So how we're gonna do this is I will try to draw something, and my main reference is gonna be a does Daya like blue cheese? I think Daya doesn't even like the funky cheese that I like. Right? You are a normal cheese connoisseur. Like mozzarella and like trapista Gouda. So like the less aged cheese. He's a young cheese connoisseur. Egér Fogó. So there is a Hungarian cartoon called Egér Fogó, which is it not? Oh, it's Mochkafo. I'm stupid. Which is basically called Cat Catcher. And this is when it was made, it was a very impressive cartoon about basically a world where mice are working for cats due to stuff. And like cats working for mice. It's a very cool show. Watch it. It's like 2 movies, 2, right? And I'm not sure. Is that like an English dub? I don't know. Sailor, welcome. How you doing? Hope all is well. It is okay. Finally, we have good weather. I can open my windows and not die from the heat. And we have a lot of mice in here, so we're gonna try to take inspiration from this. Oh, much of as also this cartoon is like meme to hell in like the meme Hungarian subculture because there are like some very funny lines in there. So yeah, something like this. I don't know. I'm not very good. Oh wait, where's my VLC? There we go. So this is somewhat what we're gonna try to fuse, like a mice front face with Tim Curry escaping to space. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this, but this is the plan. Biker mice from Mars. Biker mice from Mars. Yo! Okay, I know the images, but I'm not familiar with it. Yo, jagged mice. What the heck? This is like Screaming Pink 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, that is the plan, and I have a small canvas, which is gonna be bigger in the end. It might not be the perfect idea to start the art yet, but we're gonna roll with it. Brain fart moment. Oh yeah, so one quote-unquote problem is that the text is not small. Where's my Usagi? Oh, there it is. I guess you can see it takes up the 4 lines almost take up as much space as half of the moon. The cheese moon. Which is... There it is. Okay, there we go. There's like this space. So like the text takes up at least these 8. So I somehow need to make it so that most of the details are in like 2/3 of the already small space. Yeah, hold on. I want to write to Fletch. If there's anything against the code or questions, just speak out. If you have any concerns or questions, feel free to message. In theory, it should not have any problems. I'm using it in PonderTech. It's modified some sprite value when it is fetching it. Hopefully not. So don't even know where to start. I might need a new layer. I know it is a PNG file and we technically don't have layers. That is for the future. But at least for now I can work with multiple layers. So what we want here is probably somewhere in this middle area. Maybe we want some kind of desk here where the text can go without overlaying, but the text has outlines, so it's not a big problem. If it somewhat overlies the art, it would be just a bit, oops, a bit weird. It doesn't seem like a big enough. And the problem is I will need the ears. Let's make the looks like some rough sketches. Let's give it some t-shirt. Welcome. How is the Game Boy learning going on? Oh, I don't have. I don't really like. I guess I can use the red one. Obviously, there's some symbolism that I would somewhat love to avoid. Well, and let's try to. The problem is I'm not a good artist, and I'm like deciding on drawing intro sections for some reason. But hey, that is how you improve, right? You do stuff that you haven't done before. It looks so stupid. 7 scene 3, let's go. So I'm drawing on the wrong layer already, by the way. I haven't even started, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Looks funny, it looks so... looks jank, if you ask me. But this is what we're gonna try to correct. I mean, to some point, I don't mind the cartoony jankiness. What is this layer? This is the background, I think. I see that it somewhat works. I see the mice, I see it has like a uniform. The face needs some serious fixing. Go breakfast, let's go. We have something yummy lined up. Why is the pipette I did not want to pick up something for some reason. That's what I'm drawing details down here when the desk is gonna be over it. Yeah. How to fix you with limited colors though? I guess I would have to like introduce some kind of shadow without looking like because, you know, that looks like something that I don't want it to look. Is the problem. Also, it could have like a choppier face. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, we don't have whiskers either. I made this too wide, right? Dang it. Dang it. Don't laugh. Alright, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Oh, damn. This needs to go like one over here. Cool. And I might need to move like the nose a bit higher. He's so happy. Should not be this happy. He's angry. He's angry because of blue cheese. Hold on. I know how to make him angry. Give him the angry eyebrows. Look how angry! Angry! Do you guys know that little clip when it's like a plushy bear, I think, and it slammed his head into the desk where there's like two diagonal black lines, and he comes up with it and it looks like this diagonal angry eyebrows? Even the little triggered red thingy. Oh, I mean, you are talking. I don't really want to modify the palette though. I don't have that like bright of red, I guess. Like that's how it looks. There we go. Even more. Ooh, he's very angry. Hű, de mérges. Not like that. I would need a much brighter red. Thing is, it already looks like if I was the only guy who, for this jam, I would say this is good. This is good for me. I'm happy with this. I'm not the only guy on this jam, so we're gonna make this even better. At least try to. You know what I mean? That is too much detail. Not chunky enough. Move it there and there. Not like the mouth. I have to make this better. I like the nose. Became better. Is that it? Oh. Hold on. Let me cook. Let him cook. Hmm. Oh, I like that much better. The one big thief. Tooth? Tooth. Thief. I don't know. I guess it is multiple, but... yeah. I think the line is too much. I want even bigger eyebrows though. I like jumping all over through the sprite. That is gonna happen a lot, I'm sorry. Oh, I like that color even better, so then... new... Angie brows. But that might be too much. As I was discussing on the Usagi Jam. I would very much so like bigger eyebrows though. Just not sure how to do them yet. Must have something, right? Doesn't look symmetrical to me, but actually he is, right? With the colors I'm messing with my brain, but can I get away with this? What? Move it down? Yeah. Yeah. Let's start in 6 minutes. Prepare. Brace for impact. Not 6 minutes, 6 seconds. That's too much, right? I do want also, I'm yet again drawing on the wrong layer. It happens. Yeah, in Cat Catcher they're only using 2. Yeah, this is black. I don't think I like I'm actually cooking. Are you cooking? What you cooking? Egg and cheese bagel. Sounds lovely. It's too dark a bit. I do want the whiskers though. So we just did this. This looks weird. But we could do like something like this, but I don't like that. Don't look me that angry, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Fucking. Make an evil bad mouse mess. I'm gonna give it a cowlick. You know. I'm so angry about these whiskers. I just don't like it because I don't have both. Oh. I'm on the wrong layer as well. But why are you not letting me move this one? There we go. Is it too much detail? Is it that why I don't like it? Might be that, honestly. It might be. So, thing is, once I finish this, mostly what I want to do is copy it and make it in a way that it has a closed mouth, so it is like opening and closing its mouth. And I can just switch between the two frames in code. I'm not that good of an artist. I'm surprised that this looks even this good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So should this be a bit down? Like somewhere here? Yeah, and I should have like a line somewhere. There we go. Oh, I drew on a wrong layer again. Whatever. It's gonna merge them anyway down, so it doesn't fully matter. I need a big chair behind him, but yeah, I know you don't support players, I don't care. It's not my problem, it's yours. So, let's get back to Usagi for a bit. And speak part 0 equals 272. $19.70 seconds as I was fitting for this mouse. True. And I have to replace you with you. And now if we do we reload. Okay, I need to move this down, the text, because it is still way high up. What is the screen height? 192. This can be like 40. I'm gonna hardcode this, and Fletch is gonna yell at me. Don't do hardcode. Usagi dot game height minus 4 lines, so that is 4 times 10, 40. So I need to move this a bit up and a bit to the left. It can go to like 20, like 15. Yep, and then it should go to the cheese part. So what we're doing is intro, add new segment. Oh wait, that was again your way. And this is new launch pod. New launch pod. So in theory, once finishes, we should switch to the error sprite. I see space being written. Space! There we go. I need a longer, I guess it's not a longer wait, we need a wait for the input before it vanishes. Oh, oops, my bad. Look at this. I have a little text. I need to make it that is mouse, but there we go. So back to a sprite. One of the easier changes here is, I guess I can merge down layers. Merge down, merge down, merge down. Move you to here. Move these curves a bit. How to move the eyebrows as well. Oops, I need this. The problem is that I don't have the animation yet, right? Yeah, it is marked as to the scroller is the one who, yeah, here. This would need to change a bit. I want to do this because I have 2 frames for the speed board, and if I don't want to do some jankness, I probably need 2 for the moon launch as well. Right? Because otherwise I have to check like which into a port I'm in. Guess I could do some like smoke variation maybe, but it can keep the 2 frame system that we're using. So okay, oh wow, whoa. The curtain is stealing the microphone. Nope, I'm the one streaming. Go away. Calculate the time for the second frame. Local sprite percent for second frame. I haven't checked if Fletch is using snake case or camel or whatever. Fletch is cameling. Yeah, okay. Again. Sprite, offset, 4-second frame. Phase state. Dot text. 30 to 0 and 0 or into sprite whip. And we need to add this to here. Right? Source rec left edge. Yep. You can go eat blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese. It's not my favorite. It's too funk. Too much funk. I say never have eaten any. I've tasted some and it's not my world. So let's see if the moon is gonna look a bit weird, so heads up for that. Oh yeah, I'm just switching for one frame like that. This is greater than 15. Oh my god, he yapping. I'm trying. Oh, he yapping. He do be yapping. I can probably make this even faster. Oops. $15. $7. That's too much. Okay, we're gonna like tinker with this. 20. 10. Floating eyebrows are 13 out of 10. Let's go. I was like, I need to move that as well. $1,500. I'm glad you guys like it. I don't get why the moon tries to flash the speaking part. I don't understand that. It should not. Wait, what is this? I'm not using this, right? This throw and throw. Yeah. Oh wait. I'm just drawing over top. This is that code. That code. Vivu, vivu, vivu. Whoop whoop is the sound of the police. Why are you... I'm confused now. Is the... No, the moon should not refer to... 160... There's 160... It is 160. Oh? What are you trying to draw? Speaking mice. Mouse. Huh? I'm so confused. What is happening here? Oh. I think I know what is happening. I'm not drawing over it. The previous sprite color is still calling it. The previous text segment is still there. That's probably what is happening. Hold on. It should not happen. I need to look into that, but if I copy this. From here. Go over here. Usagi. Reload. Space. There we go. So it was like the second frame of the moon was not existing, and the previous segment was still drawing, because technically this is the same system as won't protect, and I don't delete segments, so they are still persisting. I'm just drawing over it at the moment, which I should probably make in a way where it only draws if it itself is the line that we're actually working with. Which is this one. I'm still calling the draw function. Self-finish, self-handle of the hand. I could go with those two technically inside the self-draw. It's like add node, self dot finished. But then this cannot be used for like dialogues. This is like a future problem for this code base. If I want to ever make it a library. There you go. So if I remove the moon drawing, Jesus! Hold on. I need to do something with this curtain, because this is gonna smack me in the head, and it's not gonna be nice. The draft is so strong that it is sending the knotted curtain into my face. So I just yeeted it behind the window. Not shining in my eyes anymore with the sun. So I just removed the second frame of the moon from the sprite base, and interior now it should not flash the way it did before. Because the mice will not be drawn under it. I mean, it will flash between the dark color of the background and the moon, but the mice will not be there. The mouse. You see? It's flashing between the moon and the background, which is okay. With 2-frame animation, if your second frame is missing, then yeah, of course it is not gonna be doing anything there. I'm surprised how well the guy looks, honestly. Space! Am I? Where? Oh yeah, maybe. I haven't like proofread the text. It is gonna have to like revert because I'm repeating blue knife of cheese and VV, which I don't like. Oh yeah, here. Indeed. Indeed. I need some coffee. Coffee. Womp, womp, womp. This is so easy to resolve. Let's go. Let's go. I have multiple comments as well. I hope that is not a problem. It's like the ways that people can work with gates can be like so different, even in one system. For example, I'm like a fetch rebase guy originally. The thing is, that can pull up so many commits, and GitLab also showcases all those commits that you're adding. And like a week ago or two, we were like a bit confused on like, why does this show that I'm adding like 40 commits when I have like 2? And I started my branch so early, not early, but like so far back in the past that people have done so many commits themselves, and it rebased you hit that into yours. Like I'm keeping the full commit history. And I don't like merge commits. But now I'm doing merge commits because the team is enjoying git pull, and I guess that's what we have. I'm a rebase guy. Also weird that we are not squashing. Somewhat understandable, but still weird when I'm like merging a commit, I'm punching a PR with like... What was my last merge request? Like 20 something commits? And I usually, like, the places before and how I work is I have too many commits, I like to squash it into like the root, which like makes one commit out of all the changes. Because I feel like that is easier. I know it is somewhat harder to track where changes were actually made, but like without it your commit log will look like change 1 and like someone's 40 commits for another change, and I don't like that. I like, to me that is not readable, I guess, but I'm not the team lead, so space. I wanted to do something and I totally forgot now. Oh yeah, art. So this is smaller than it should be, I don't know. This way? I needed Wolf and Raven, honestly. I listened to them so long ago because on stream I was playing still from Spotify. And like from playing Bandcamp, it is a pain. Like I cannot really, you know, show the now playing and band and cover and stuff. But I jumped the gun, gave them a good chunk of money for all the discography, and now we have it offline. And Sony cannot take it away from me. Fuck you, Sony. They are removing physical media, and I just wrote my 2 Love games, and like Usagi games, into floppy disks. Maybe that. Because both of my Usagi games, and not both, Pawn Protect and Light Crawl, both can be exported to Löwe and just the Lua file, the .lua file fits onto a floppy disk. I haven't checked with like the, what is it, the runtime, I guess, bundled into it as well. Like a few more stars appear, the current one disappears, so we have like a noise populated space. The lines a bit. Seems like it is breathing a bit. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. Anyone wants to ask? I'm just placing pixels here and there. Let's check how this looks. That's too much, honestly. You are the star. You are a star there. So we're removing you and you can stay. And I might need to delete this. I'm not if I can. Oh. I just deleted a few stars. But thank you. That's better. That's good. Hold on. I can move Usagi up to the corner because Fletch is not there anymore. A random one. What word should we learn today? We got this level 2 flower, let's go. Sprite badge, not sprite, what is the word? Sprout badge. How about we learn cheese? Cheese is called Csöndi in Magyar. Yeah, so our ash is like just a simple ash in left, like most. What about the blue cheese? So interestingly, I don't think we have an exact word for a blue cheese. What we call it is, I'm pretty sure we call it Penny-sesh, right? Okay, Csöndi, do we call it? Oh, okay. Daya corrected me. There is a phrasing called, what is it? I cannot find my A. Cake. Csöndi. Where cake is blue, basically. I always call it Penny-sesh, which is basically moldy. Penny. Come on, OBS. OBS doesn't like my keyboard. Penny-sesh. Where, like, Penny-sesh is like a suffix word where pennies is like the mold, and the E-ash at the end is like the transformative of something is like something, like if it has water on it, which we call V's. If it is watery, it is Vizesh, or like a wet, I guess. So it's like the modification to be like a There is a word for this. What is malignant? Adjective? Not adjective. What is it called? It is adjective. Okay, so that's how you make an adjective in Hungarian, basically. So you can order. So yeah, Dia's right. Most of the time people call it cake shite, like blue cheese. Actually, like cake means blue, because I have word for it. And shite is cheese, so we actually call it blue cheese as well. But I always call it Paris shite because that's actually what is happening. It has mold on it, moldy cheese. We just call it Pleshnyovi. I'm not sure how to pronounce the ish. That accented. Which means moldy cheese. Yeah, that is what I mean by Paris fresh. That is how I also refer to it. Like, you know, the cake cheese, the cake shite or blue cheese, I feel like is like the posh way of actually saying. You almost got the pronunciation. Let's go. It's like the posh way of saying, oh yeah, yes, this is just like a fine moldy cheese. Read it like you did, just like Pleshnyovi. Pleshnyovi? With the V? Levinovi? Is it like a V? Oh. I haven't paid attention to the animation though. It's bad. Also, I haven't decided on like a name for the game yet. Nice. Oh yeah, the Earth is moving. That's not great. Oh yeah, I'm missing a whole line here. There. Call it blue moon. But it is not the blue moon, that is the point. It should be yapping a bit faster though. Yeah, I don't like how much movement there is. So we're just gonna call it a reset. And also try to speed up the yapper. 89 maybe? It's like 2 frames faster. Space. Weekend times, let's go weekend times. Volta, I need some volta. Call it not the blue moon. The creativity that is lost in you is unprecedented. If I just gray out the middle and do this, is that still too much? Yes, I will watch through this every time because I'm lazy to change it. Yeah, I think that is just enough movement. Hold on. Space! This is such a stupid idea, and I don't know why. I should read it. But I'm all for it. Will this work? It should, in theory. Guess I have more time to look at this. Come on. There we go. And I mean, technically, I can just flip this too. Oh yeah, I'm missing this at the end. So are you the president? No, we are just talking to the president, who is like a third person of command. I don't know. What am I missing? Oh yeah, one too many. Do I want to wiggle the moon? I think that'd be too much, right? If I wiggle the moon a bit. Got the few pixels here and there. We could quote unquote boil a little. Yeah. Dang it. You know what I realized in the meantime while I'm drawing? We don't have a musician. We could, I guess, look into SFX packs. Or I will torture myself for like 2 days to come up with the music. Or Fletch. One of us. I did enjoy making the beatbox music for Pawn Protect though. Guy is laughing about something in the background. That is like, I'm gonna sing what is it called? The Duck Dodgers? Is it actually called a cartoon that? Duck Dodgers. It's a Daffy Duck space captain spin-off thingy. It is called Duck Dodgers. Ah, man, I love this series. It has such a good track. Oh my god. I like how Daffy has like the absolute badass behavior, like not behavior, like handling, and the character is just a goofball. Also, more screen, I bow down before you. McQueen. Yes. Or we buy the rights to the soundtrack of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Fight the Power. Not even. What is the track called? Libera from Hell. I need to make it so the mouse has some hands at some time. Like maybe we need like a cheese gun. Why does that still not show up in in OBS. I don't know. It is showing up on Twitch. I guess it might be like this authenticating thing that I talk about. Just jamming too often even, I'm sorry. Having some bongy times. I was thinking if we could give like mouse ears to the rocket, but it doesn't work, yeah. Even the rocket is like very janky due to being like on an angle. Kirby's playing with the emotes. I would love to have a chair for this guy. I'm just not sure how I would do it. No. Nope. You know what we could do? Hold on. Let's try to make a little chalkboard in the background with the doodle of the moon and the rocket. How about that? So who is gonna do the sound for your game? I think we have to talk about edit page, honestly. I wouldn't mind messing with sound, but maybe Fletch also wants to do it. You know? For example, Fletch wants to do some tile art as well. Last time we spoke about it. I like that. Little oh yeah, switch the two again. I need to add the stupid Lua rule about spacing, because Graham is much more not insecure but strict about that. Because I assume Fletch is not saying all these empty lines in VS Code. Oh yeah, I like the little rocket chalkboard in the background. I think that's space. You know what is missing from his mouth? The cigar, but like a massive cigar. But the cheese stick. Oh no, that's even better. Oh, cheese on the desk. That's also might be a good idea. But then cheese dripping out of the mouth. Where's my rotation? It should be. Oh. Not sure why it is. This one. Yeah. And there's supposed to be like a rotate selection toolbar popping up. Am I smoking cheese? Let's be bad. Moving, slicing, text. Yes. Oops. Yeah, it is not handling the small sprite well. Added all these big sprites in Usagi. I'm just using the extended sprite function. There you go. It's a spear EX. You give it the starting point, like the left corner on the sprite sheet. You give it the width and height. Then you give it the screen coordinate on where to place it, and then the scale that you want, like the where is the end where it wants to stretch it, basically. And since I'm using the same resolution as the game, I can just use the game width and height to stretch it to basically perfectly. That's how it's gonna be a pain once we update the screen size, but if we can stay in the same resolution, I don't even need to do anything. I get the same ratio, I guess is the better term. No, we need to like move it up with like the 32 by 32. I'm not sure, honestly. Can you also rotate it? Yes. This parameter here, the 8th one, 7th. is the rotation in, I think in the radians though. I'm pretty sure Usagi uses radians for everything. Or radian, whatever you want to call it. You can tint it, you can make it transparent. The underscore EX extension functions are really cool. You can do a lot with them. So, for example, if you go to increase both by 32, for example, so this is 52, and this is 22, 24, right? 2 to 4. Usagi Dev. Yeah, like it stays basically the same because you are keeping the ratio to which you are stretching. As long as you keep the ratio, though. Like this is now a bigger screen and it still fits perfectly. Because I'm stretching to the canvas basically. You see, we just move the screen size this much. Yeah. Guess it might not be even perfect, right? Because this doesn't feel like an exact. Or maybe just my eyes that are taking me. But yeah, that is how I'm doing it. The EX functions are really cool. Look into them. There's like a lot of stuff you can do with them. That's how you can modify music volume if you want on the fly. Like the Play EX, if I remember correctly. Is it the Play EX? Not sure. On the Discord, I have this a few times. Where's my spray now? Oh, there it is. By the way, I don't like the cheese steak. It's funny, but I don't like it. I think it is better without. At the break in a minute. Brace yourself, everyone. Oh yeah, I'm printing Usagi Labs. Oops. Not really needed anymore. Ooh. Oh, a little stretching for the heads. Why do we go for a peace break? A peace break. Yeah, babe. I'm back. I got a PR up with some state machine stuff, might cause some conflicts with what you're already the intro. Might be the normal conflicts when it comes to that. I don't think I have done much. Started a new segment, sprite changes. I don't think there should be much of a merge conflict. I will see later if you don't mind. Yeah, these are different, but to just resolve this is an addition. You don't have to see. Oh, I'm still on my branch. Dang it. Whatever. You can just stash it and pop it. Let's see. Yep. And out main. GameDev. Yeah, the BRB skin is still there. I'm gonna change it in a minute. Copy. Paste. There we go. That is merge board. Yeah, check out the. Get a new branch. Of intro. Git dash pop. No merge conflict. Git log. We are at 7. Let's check if we are at 7. I lied, I stuck the state machine. Oh, it is not in there yet. Okay. Whenever you feel like it. Feel free to use it in whenever you feel like. We don't know. Conflicts. Something was merged before. Closed. Yeah, this is on top. Yeah, this is my change, and now Fletch with a new PR. Yeah, I don't think they should. Do anything? Oh, it might mess up with the intro in it, I guess. Gate status. Gate dash. Pull in the main. Git stash. Oh. Yep, there we go. Okay, there is the merge conflict. Yeah, the bear is there. Can just copy this, honestly. Okay. I will need a guest file. Because I think it will be just easier to use upstream. Yes, and now let's try to find oops, where the intro lives now. Intro in it. There we go. And to here we just proceed Control V this. See indentation. But I mean both changed. Should not be any change. On my side, GitHub main one. GitHub source state intro git what is it, merge continue? Because I'm familiar with the... You have to finish it manually? There is a git merge continue, git merge. In the log. Oh. So I guess it resolved by me just using that and updating the file. Interesting. Yeah, the one place is also like typed. I was just waiting for input. Is that how Fletch did it? Hold on. Oh yeah, cursor action fired. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is an easy merge. Not even a merge, because it's just easier to handle without a merge config. Lovely. Mhm. Oh, Fletch beta to do as well. uh, I'm sorry for making it to do file, by the way. Just how I keep notes of what I have to do still, instead of leaving to dos. I mean, I guess the intro part is done with that. We need a menu at some point, but I don't even know how that would look like. I have no clues yet. Or how many scene would it look like even? She's there. I've plenty of space if you want to do like some kind of title board as well. It might need like some kind of offline brainstorm session. Or if not even a brainstorm session, but like me thinking about it for a while and doodling something up. I don't even know how I would... No clue how to do it. Like what would the scene even look like. My water is out. We have some coffee. Oh, you guys could not see that, but... Oh, wait, you should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Space! I would love to scale this text up, and I'm not sure if you can scale up text in Usagi. I want to. I would love this text to be brighter. Am I not using the bright color already? I am using that light gray. Questions? Is it like a Wi-Fi list? Oh, that is a Wi-Fi list. Oopsies. There's stacks EX. Is that scaling in there? Yeah, let's go. That's so much better. Sure is, let's go. The problem is... how do I hardcode that? How do I code that? Do I pulse down my scale parameter? Like so much parametering already. Yes, it wasn't. Oh. I guess one more parameter won't hurt, right? Scale equals scale or 1. Now the LSP is gonna try. Oh, okay, so they have their own directory. Let's go. Also, I have to check how the state is handled. No, it doesn't. Interesting. So 2. And let's see how the Usagi. I guess we can check it here. Meta text ex. Do you use the big state table like John Usagi recommended? I don't know. I have to check what Fletch did because he's the one who coded it. Scale rotate. Okay. I'm gonna check in a moment. Oh, but I'm doing print outline. Oh. Self scale. Scale. Helpers. Scale. Bottom. Scale. Number. Scale of text. Def 1. This is text EX. So, scale. The rotation is 0. Color is color. All 4. Expected number got me. Okay, we will look into this. I guess the same with this one, or this is just color. Scale. Self.scale, scale 1. Plus do 20 X. Oh yeah, do. I haven't tested what Fletch did because I have like 2 ways I do. Wait. Space! It's working! I guess, hold on. This should be multiplied by scale. So the outline is also scaled. I'm back, I can hit again, let's go. It was easy to resolve, so. I'm wondering, that is what we're gonna check, how you did states. I introduced scaling to the outline, so we can do space. Doesn't feel like it draws an outline though. I mess up? Shouldn't the multiplier be enough then? Oh no, it is there. Just enough space for it to not mess up with the background. Maybe? Current update. Oh, you're doing this one. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is the one that I haven't used yet. Gonna start working on another mice. Let's go. No, I'm fine with it. Just the one button I haven't used that yet. So the only reason I don't like this one, and maybe you can tell me how to do it, is the fact that with just these, to my understanding, you cannot tell which state you are in, because you're always calling this current update function. So you know there's like no state variable. It's like trying to debug in which state you are. You cannot really ask for that. Right, or is there a way to do it? Is there a way to ask for this name that we are executing? Oh, you also did this state machine? Oh, interesting. I see a lot of people do it. It's not that bad, like use the code you like and you understand. This is one reason I don't like this one and I haven't used this one yet. I tried to debug one of the games what we played. And it like bugged out and I tried to like see what state I'm in. And like that is why I remember not liking this one, because you cannot do it. Unless you can somehow magically get, because there might be like a weird way where like some end meta table you can dig up the state itself. It's not, I mean, it is readable, it's just hard to debug if you get stuck in some kind of loop that is looping over you states. But yeah, I don't mind this. So you have like draw and oh, this is that function, right? That I accidentally left. Yeah. I do nothing anymore. So we just have state slash like /state, and when we change to another state, we just update the current like the pointer to the state function. Yeah. You could probably do something like state this update function, print update. Yeah, some like you can do a lot of stuff. Is your function? Yeah, it did not do anything. It is a dead function. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. You can check if current update equals into update. The first customers. Oh, okay. Then sure. And we don't even need the variable. If I can do that, then fine. I was like, surely there is a way to dig up that. Like, there is no way you cannot do that because the engine needs to know it as well. Lovely. And now I forgot what I wanted to do. Dang it. Railroaded. Come on, brain. I know I wanted to end soon, I know that, but I wanted to do something first and I forgot. You know what would be also cool, but it's just so much work. Like very specific. If this space, like the space tags would wiggle, but ugh. That is not that, I mean it is not hard to do, it's just feels like starting to get way too specific with parameters we are passing. Space. Oh yeah, and I need to click, right? Oh wait, hold on, is it running? No, I need to click, right? Just still printing the empty tags, that is what is happening, right? Because I remember like input something, like action or whatever it is called, being the trigger for the... So it's not doing anything unless I press, yeah, the button. I spend the button. To do... add prompts to intro, skip, intro, not just intro, like scene, scene, skip, press button, editing, and waiting for user input. Impound. We're waiting when the user pouts. Oh yeah, manual with menu draw. Do you have... Not sure if you're still here. Do you have an idea for how the menu would look? Because I have absolutely no clue. Party for Captain Cheese, Trail Bounce, Munch. That's cool. Mice entities, spawning reality, kick collision, Munch. Fast forward, bullet, one by button to increase speed. Oh. Not at the moment. Cool. Because I have no clue. I just realized that, you know, after the intro we should go to the menu, but like, how that would even look is like way beyond me. I really forgot what I wanted to do. Darn it. What is this like? Crystal chamber. Oh. Oh, this is the RTDK file. It sends you each war one by one. Oh. I need to look into that too. I have to use it as well. Yeah, also I'm not sure where to go now. Oh, it can show the sprites, I forgot. Guess maybe I could look into this one. We don't need we don't need a random ticket. A block texture might be nice. I mean, I can do it, but didn't you said that you want to do it? I can try. You didn't come what I said. Do you or we, I guess? Not like industrial look with like iron girders and such. But more like a moon cavey gray or cheese looking one. I think cheese looking yellow might be too much on the eyes. Girders would be great. Okay. Let's try to whip up something. Like quickly 15 minutes and then I can refine it later. So I want to reserve this area for mice. There's a cheese. This 16 by 16, so I guess I can do it under like the bullet. Maybe, I don't know. I do have some metallic colors, but I'm still not great with like doing metallic looking stuff. So we want an outline for sure. Then we want some kind of metalish color shine on the top. Then like a big throat. Like it stops somewhere here. This might be too harsh a color for this, and I guess we want some kind of middle part as well. Oops, that's not a line. I was like, why is that so weird? There's no middle. No. And I guess this should be. Oops. Locust. But this is like a one. tile. Like a full block, I guess. Maybe the girls could be red. Oh yeah, you cannot see his right? Yeah. My bad. I was thinking levels would be instead of a giant moon cheese, mine chefs, so girls and extra equipment sprites would be nice for levels. Levels could be red. Sparkling metal structures. Yup. I have no reddish color. Red. Red. What the? I might need to like expand the palette. I don't have that much in terms of reds. Like the browns kind of work as red highlights. The kinda is having a part of weight in that word. That sentence. I think I should like it like this way. This is more brownish. How do you? I also have like Google references open. Well, not Google, DuckDuckGo, but I already do, you know, like boxes and such. I don't like how not red this is though. It's very much red. Right. No. P and top, and I need the crisscross. Yep. Thank you, Ace-Bite. The top should be shiny now, this top. I guess maybe even a bit more. Means this should be shiny as well. Like, how does this look if I try to highlight? That's bad, I guess. The nails might be a bit too much, or like the screws or whatever they call them. I feel like that is a gutter. We need this. I guess our first few pixels should be in some kind of shadow due to the top, right? Like that is something like that. Oh yeah. We like. That kind of looks like a girdle, right? Yeah, let's go. So now you just do a rotate. And I need to leave this because technically actually my light is coming from like the top, this area, like left-ish. Which means that, I mean, we can always do the page. Oh, yeah, I was like, something is spinning. I can feel it. Really reminds me of Donkey Kong. Let's go. So now what you do is pum. Put it in. Put it. Throw this. Throw this line. Throw this line. This and this. Boom. And I guess there should be a beam pointing to the corner, right? Hold on, I need to check on the corner because it is just bubbling very loudly. Corn, yeah, corn, yeah. Corn. Give me a minute. Now it is better. Boiling corn cobs. That's how we eat it here. Just boil it nice and crunchy. Spread some salt and devour. Technically this is not great for like lightning. We can fix that in a moment. Page 3. So, oh yeah, I need my budge. The budgies. Oh yeah, this guy also needs to be filled and reshaded. So this is the light one. Oh, this is light, right? Oh, this is light. I guess it should be of this. I mean, down here it can be this because we are looking at it from there. This is shaded. This is exactly the opposite. I don't know how to shade the one that is going this way, I guess. But since it is here up here, it is made that way, I'm gonna do it down here as well. This is surely wrong. And don't call me Shirley. That is good, that is good. This is wrong. And then this is wrong as well due to this. Oh, I'm using two colors for dark. I just noticed. Well, variety, and you should be dark. You should be dark. And you are also not correct here. So this means that since you're the one tile, you're going into the middle. I move all this one over, and I'm missing now tiles, and I always forget which ones. So this is not enough to like do actual full edges and such. Let me find off my tile sets. Surely one of them has this inside. No. Does the Picaroon have it? No. Oh yeah, it is missing the edge pieces. Unless you want to keep it like this can be an edge piece, so there's like no closing. It's now messing with me because I know I'm missing something and I don't know what. So like let's try to do the small scene with it. Oh yeah, this piece is missing. So we either do this, or I need like a transitional piece for this. Yeah. Oh, we will figure it out later. Do you want to do auto tile in LTDK? I have no clue how to do that. That is the thing. I might need to look into that maybe. Then I know what I'm missing. But surely that is not happening on this stream because brain is getting ever so tired. I mean, technically, no, from here, this should be black. Not black, but the darker version there. This way. And you also need to be that. I think that's all. Because I know this is not enough for auto tiling. You need like 20 something maybe? 20 something tiles? I forgot. It also depends on the look you want to do. What we can do? Oh, I remember this track. Maybe like little my god, I'd start in a minute. You need like 10, 16 or 47. Oh, interesting. Good to know, good to know. Yeah. That is what I mean. Like, it depends on how you want to build your levels. Because in theory, this 9 is even enough for almost everything. Not even almost. Like technically, this 9 is. If you don't mind a few jank pieces, this is enough for everything. It is bombed. It should not be that loud. I mean, it is louder because I like this track, but. You will manage. It is that loud, let's go. Open your heads. Enjoy. You're welcome. Actually, if I like that. There we go. Over there. How does it look on a girdle with mice? Bump. It's gonna look weird because the mice have outlines. Like everything else doesn't. Hold on, let's flop onto the big chungus mice. The Wii. I don't like it. I need to remake this. But the girdles I'm happy with. And if we really want to, I could add the offsets in the background, so I hold on. Do like this, so like to indicate the other side. I might do that. It needs to be darker though. Not this way. This is lighter technically. Like this. You know, because this show like tries to indicate the other side, like you how this is like running parallels basically. Draw girder parallels to indicate background. Show some shipping containers. I think those would be nice, but I need to get rid of this for now. Get rid of this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Save it. Do a get status. Get out sprite. What did I do in helpers? Oh yeah, the scaling. Yeah, you know why the empty? I'm gonna put back the empty stuff for the moon because it animates why there is text to do, which is now the intro, right? Should like an intro in it. Yeah, here. We're gonna do this a few times because you cannot see it anyway. Just so as a viewer you have time to look at stuff. So that Usagi. Oh. Speak. You see now it is not printing anything, but it is still animating. That is why it is good to have it. I guess technically you cannot skip now until it is done. Another to do. I know you cannot see it. I'm just writing it to do. Figure out how to animate the intro, but still allow the skip to happen. Because get status. This might be all for me from the stream today. Source. I'm pressing the wrong button again. Status. Huh? Oh, source. Get status. What branch am I? Oops. Shit. I'm still on the rest of the intro. Okay, check out minus B. Finish. Intro. Minus intro and add further. Right. Git log. What is the head? Just under me. Oh, I'm not doing the correct commit message. Damn it. Date, commit, command, Not doing the prefix. Fletch is doing. Hit push. Origin. Because I will have to hold a pause here and get some food. Hold there. Relax my mind a bit. Just, you know, do the Vineland stuff. And then later tonight I can jump back into trying to do more odd. Lead page. Hopefully I have done everything. Seems like solid progress for us. Yeah. Fletch is being the hero here today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just sitting and placing color blocks next to each other, while Fletch was stuck in vector magic hell. Good old trigonometry. Purgatory. I was just refactoring an old code of mine, so I cheated. But like, why reinvent the wheel? But it's still stuff you're doing to do. Thank you. I like the mice. I think it turned out nice. Little self-pad. I might come back later to like maybe fine-tune a bit, maybe a bit more shading, or I don't know. I like it. Technically, it's just addition or subtraction. I'm just bad at math. Imagine, I learned math at uni for like 9 years and I'm still bad at it. Added rock grabbing and space station and collision with the station and getting inside the station and UI for the station and getting outside the station. Let's go! Progress, baby. Progress, city. I pushed up a branch. Gonna try to see if I can just open a pull request. And hopefully I resolved every merge conflict and such. I can just yeet it. It doesn't looks like I should have messed up anything. New pull request, create pull request. Oh yeah, amazing work, Fletch. Looking forward to the rest. I made some girders. This might be enough to start, and then later today I'm gonna try to like draw like, I don't know, shipping containers and like I don't know, tool racks and such. I will have to see. I will have to brainstorm on that because I'm blanking a bit on that, and like I need to get. I got skill checked on the. What is the minecart? Not minecart, but like there's a better word for it. We have a different word for it, is the thing. What's it called in English? Is it just actually translated to minecart? China? Trolley, minecart, tram, boogie, car, tip car, truck, wagon. I guess minecart is the word you guys use. So yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in. Thank you, Fletch, for the amazing work on the code. Thank you everyone for the tips. If you want out of art hell, feel free to work on code stuff. I might look into like adding a little prompt to like the exit. Like, you know, when we are waiting for the user to press anything in the intro scene, for example. I think prompts like that would be a cool idea. And maybe even rework it a bit, like either wait for the finish or accept, I don't know, double press or whatever. We have to see. Like, thing is, other than that, I'm not sure what I should touch, because you are working on like the cheese bouncing thingamajiggy, and you said you want to add the mice on the screen and eat it. Like, once we have that, basically we have the game, almost have the gameplay loop. So yeah, till then I don't think there is much I can touch otherwise. Then we can look into like, I don't know, different behaviors for mice that can be like somewhat coded parallelly. Who knows? Like once you have those, that is when like lerpings and particles and such can be added. I guess I could do particles, but could whip up some kind of system for an expandable type-based particle thingamajiggy. But if you want to do it, you can do it. Oh, my legs! I'm shrimped into the chair a bit. Oh! Oh. Oh yeah, Fletch, I will catch you later on Discord. Also, everyone else, feel free to drop into either Fletch's Discord or mine, or the Usagi Discord. We are talking with people, they are sharing progress. It's looking cool. I will thank everyone who jumped in, who learned, who left some feedback, and see you. I'm not promising a stream tomorrow or on Monday. We will have to see about that. But yeah, till then, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your weekend. Watch out for Twitch pings and Blue Sky posts if I'm going online. And yeah, take care of yourself. Have a nice weekend.